Happy lunch hour, guys. So it's what, about 11:30 here my time on Friday, and nothing super exciting that politically going on, which is good. Okay, you got all the yip yap about uh, Supreme Court and Ukraine and the whole deal with Ukraine. Both Russia and Ukraine are saying nothing's going to happen right now, but of course the U.S. and Britain. So nothing's changed on that, at least as of lunch here. The funny part of today, of course, is you have Biden going to Pittsburgh to talk about his infrastructure plan, and within a couple hours of him supposed to be there, a bridge in Pittsburgh collapsed. Fortunately, you had some injuries, but nobody died. Okay. But as Tucker Carlson put it yesterday, there's some 60,000 bridges in the United States that are uh, in poor or mediocre condition, yet the $1.2 trillion infrastructure, Pete Buttigieg wants to spend more money on traffic cameras. That's his idea of infrastructure. And then, of course, he wants to create more bike lanes and bus lanes because those are important things for infrastructure, not bridges that collapse or stuff like that. But that's kind of the brief synopsis of what's going on today. The closer to home issue for everybody, okay, not only the folks in the Northeast. Now, folks in the Northeast, you guys know you're about to get pummeled with a huge snowstorm to the point where, Long Island is expecting up to 3 feet of snow. New York City, I guess about 6 inches. Boston, supposedly 3 to 4 inches an hour. And obviously, as you get more inland, and north, so New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, upstate New York, and stuff like that, you guys are going to get slammed. So, but that kind of leads into something that we all need to prepare for, however you do. If you heat or cook with natural gas at all, expect your bill to explode. Okay. We all know the price of natural gas has gone through the roof. We all know what's going on with Russia and the natural gas, that they're trying to ship to Europe through Nord Stream 2 pipeline. That, of course, is the true underlying reason of this whole yammering on Ukraine. Okay. But this is where I say we, North America. Okay, if you guys are in Europe or whatever, you know what's going on. I don't have to tell you anything about this. You've already seen astronomical prices. Natural gas prices are up 10% today. Okay, they are up 30% this week. On Monday morning, okay, natural gas trades 24/7. Natural gas Monday at midnight, was trading at $3.72 per 10,000 million BTUs. Okay, I know it sounds like a lot, but that's what futures contracts price in. As of right now, as I am recording this, they are trading at $4.71 per 10,000 million BTUs, or 30% in this week. Guys, that's freaking scary. Your bill is going to go way up. If I want to back this out even further, okay, let's go back to, let's see here, mid-December, 367. Okay, now we could get into mid-September when we were up at 5.5, but there's not a whole lot of heating being done in mid-September. The price had come down. Now that we're heating the houses, now this gets worrisome. So it's probably a little late to come up with your alternate heat source. I mean, you're heating with propane right now, or not propane, I'm sorry, natural gas right now. Not that propane prices have gotten any cheaper either, but it's a little late to go, gee, let's put in a wood stove right now and do this. Okay, that's not going to happen. If you're lucky, you might get one put in by springtime and be ready for next year, okay? So what you are in need of doing is sitting down with the checkbook and taking a look at your bill and going, okay, if our bill goes up 50 bucks, $100, whatever you usually use in the way of natural gas, you're going to have sticker shock here in next month when your bill comes in, because the price of natural gas is not going down and basically has been going up since mid-December. So whatever you were paying in your December bill, your January bill is going to be about 30% higher, guys. This is something that we need to pay attention to as preppers. I've said many times to have alternate sources of keeping yourself warm. And not only for the grid down, no availability, but also for the cost issue. I mean, unlike the government, you and I can't print money and say, gee, we've got more money. Okay, putting your gas bill on the credit card or taking out a loan to pay your gas bill is not exactly prudent. So, figuring out what you can do to save a couple of bucks. You drop your thermostat. Somebody said one time, if you drop your thermostat, each degree you drop your thermostat cuts 10 bucks off of your heat bill. I don't buy that, but it might be time to drop the temperature in the house, put an extra sweater on, definitely do something like those rooms that you don't use, close the vents, close the doors. That's something absolutely you can do I mean, if the back bedroom that nobody ever sleeps in is 50 degrees, who cares? Keep where your living area is, keep that warm. That's fine. Your prep room's fine if it gets down around 50 degrees. Who cares? Okay, that's not terrible. You just don't want it going down to 30 or something like that. So just giving you a heads up with what's going on in the futures market on natural gas. It's something that's important to all of us to know about how this is going to affect us. Not hearing anything about shortages, but that could be coming, because one of the solutions for Europe is that the US is going to start sending a whole lot of liquid natural gas to Europe. Okay, you start thinking of how many tankers are going to be, would have to be going. I mean, you could have a flotilla going across the Atlantic. But the more that we send to Europe, the more our cost goes up. Again, this is a supply and demand thing. So nothing earth-shattering here. People know the prices are going up, but the fact when we've jumped 30% in a week, guys, that's something that you guys need to know about. Especially for those of you guys that are on fixed incomes and stuff like that. This is going to be a significant wallop in the checkbook here. Just be prepared. Like we need anything else, something else to get extremely expensive. Thanks, Joe. Pinball out.